don't want to waste it.
Oh.
Blood is precious.
Then I imagine you could catch my pace.
What do you mean by that?
Drinking.
So it shall be.
We'll see. Not much of a drinker nowadays, but not much to do when, you know, it's been a break.
Hello.
Well, that's very different from earlier.
Hello.
What, are you offering Alexei
For
to try for
you.
him to try and drink you under the table?
for
Is that what
you.
it is?
Ooh, thank you.
I'm probably biased, but I like it.
As you wish.
A
Quite fond of purple,
wonderful
are we?
choice.
Would you like something to drink?
I would, Kaylin. I absolutely would delight in a bottle of Scholar or perhaps a bottle of Draculin. I do so enjoy the taste. Now, I'm afraid at present I didn't bring my coin, which I really should have, so I have two options for you. One, I have a little bit of a coating of illusion, or a dust collar. What'll it be?
I think the dust collar.
Very well.
Good choice.
For you.
As you wish.
Greatly appreciated.
How much do I owe you for this one?
It's either... I believe it's 25 copper or... Is it 15 or 20 silver?
I think it's
see.
20, but I also think she's covered.
Yeah, your family did kind of drop, like, an excessive amount of coin on us the first day we were open, so...
Oh, that's right.
Of course.
Well, it's good to know. If you need any more, help and whatnot, do tell us.
Of course.
Now, I got the distinct sense that I walked in on what was about to be a drinking contest between Seraphina and Alexei.
You
Impromptu
could join in
challenge.
too.
I will grab some shots then. Hold on.
Of course.
I'll
I
just...
do so love drinking. The unfortunate thing is that I inherited half of my mother's alcohol tolerance. So it does take
I
me a
am
while
indifferent.
to,
Yeah, it
And that's
seems I'll
with
run
only
out
half.
of coin, but
yes.
I wouldn't worry too much about it.
I'll just put the rest in there in case I forget or become inebriated.
This is a business, but honestly, we like sharing drinks with people, so...
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
So
Yeah,
so your business is merely a front for friendship. Now, that is pleasant. Now, isn't it?
It's not a front. We just we're doing quite well, and certainly nickel and dime people.
So it shall
I
be.
suppose.
Is anyone else participating in this?
Oh, you know
Oh,
I am.
you know
But I
what?
can get my own.
I will do one drink. Though, not more than that. It wouldn't do to get overly inebriated out in public. Thank you.
Well, I mean, things have certainly quieted down this cycle. I'm just trying to wind down a bit, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm sure Rotlings, you know, have a bit more tolerance than us regular vampires, right?
I have quite the high tolerance, I know that.
is there a difference?
Well, I mean, we'll never know at this rate.
I mean, Dr. Karina would know.
Exactly.
Say once more.
Well, we were just talking. Yeah,
If
we were just talking of the
there's-
differences between tolerance between vampires and rotlings.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not.
Not majorly, unless the drink is
familiar.
full of entropic magic. Ultimately, that and the bond is one of the very few things that separates us from vampires. Yes, I glow, and you do not. But physiologically, there is very little difference.
Is a bond. Is it?
Oh, did you not know?
No, this is the first time I'm hearing of it.
Well, put simply, all rotlings within a vicinity are connected to a degree. We are able to share feelings, and, well, joy, sadness, whatever it be. It's not a forceful thing, but it's present.
So something similar to a blood bond, but on a smaller scale.
Yes, I'd say that. Weaker than a blood bond, but able to connect you to
Weak.
any rotling in the vicinity.
I was gonna say, weaker but wider spread.
Yes.
Yes.
Sire
I
bonds,
see.
as I'm sure you know, and I presume particularly strong blood bonds, do, in certain cases, allow one party to exert a measure of control over the other. This is most often seen in a sire being rather forceful with their sireling. This is not the case for the bonds that rotlings share.
So, in a sense, all rotlings have an equal share of this bond.
Yes, I think that's not a bad way to look at it.
No,
we
I don't
all
think so,
share
yeah.
a connection. Even now, I can feel distantly that, well, every rotling in this land has a very small part of themselves that lives in me, so to speak. One of them's even approaching now.
Oh.
Oh, really? Is it Barbados returning? He was here just a little bit ago.
You know, it's actually not. Hello, Dorian.
Oh,
Oh,
Glad to see you.
hello. Yes.
I welcome you.
Greetings.
Hello.
Good to see all
was-
of you here.
Well, we're about to do a shot, and well, Seraphina here was curious because I made mention of the bond that we share with each other. We being all rotlings.
Ah, I see. What curiosity did you have about the bond, if I might ask?
Oh no, it's because it was my first time seeing, or rather hearing, that rotlings had some sort of bond. And I was just not aware of
Absolutely.
it, that's all.
Apathetic.
Yes, I would
As you
say
wish.
the best way to explain it is a local blood bond with all other rotlings. That's sort of perhaps the simplest way to explain it.
Yes,
Absolutely.
I've
Yeah.
been told.
It sounds weaker but more widespread.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. It allows us to get a sense of each other's feelings should we wish to, well, sense each other's feelings, or send each other's feelings.
out of curiosity, can you or could you shut it out?
Yes, and many people do. I know that, well, you sort of get a sense. It's like running up against a wall when you try to extend yourself in that direction. You can tell somebody doesn't want to let you in, and
Ah,
it's rather extraordinarily rude to try and push past that. It's like if someone shuts
Yes,
the door
it's-
on you and you try to force it open, it's not the sort of thing that you ever should do.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do imagine so. It's It's like having your own little room.
Indeed. But I didn't mean to interrupt what all of you were up to. I simply, well, since Karina here and wish to potentially partake in festivities.
Yes, well, you've come to the festivities now. I believe we got a shot to do.
We were going to do
So-
a drinking game, yep.
Yeah.
Or a
game.
drinking contest. Maybe a game. Do you want to do a game?
Game sounds more interesting than just chugging down
We could do a game.
shot after shot.
Although, what
I
sort of
might
game?
to refrain on the drinking side of things, but I'm happy to participate if that is possible with something non-alcoholic, just some blood or something.
I can do something non-alcoholic. Hold on. We made a bunch of tea for Marjorie earlier.
Oh, Marjorie, I need to write her. I have some thistle seeds for her. Okay. Well, I'm
Some what now?
I'm only going to do one shot thistle seeds. She had an interest in them.
What is a thistle?
It's a plant.
Ah, thank you.
It's a flower.
I don't get to see one yet.
We have some at the brought home. I could show them to you sometime if you would like to pay us a visit.
Sure. Another time. Got
Yes, another time. And I do thank you for the gift. I wasn't sure if what payment I might need to make for.
Oh, trust me, as long as you're willing to return the bottles that, for what you use, it is quite alright. We've had more than enough extra money dumped on us by patrons in the last several cycles to last us however long we could need.
Are you in need of bottles?
At the moment, no, we do just ask that people return them. It makes it a little bit easier.
That is true.
That makes sense.
Yes, I've been, well, I paid a visit to the quartz quarry not too long ago, since, well, you can find witch dust in it, and I'm quite fond of the stuff, if I do say.
Mhm.
It's rather useful. But, before I drink this, actually, I should really ask, what sort of alcohol did you put in it? Is it whiskey, rum, vodka? What is it?
I believe that one is. I believe that one is whiskey.
Oh, alright.
Not Barbados's favorite. Not my favorite. We tend to prefer the wines, but I still do enjoy it. He's made me like it. He makes a very good whiskey cider.
Oh, I have still yet to drink a drink that Barbados has made.
As you
I
Well,
have seen.
and perhaps you can ask him. I'm sure that for a couple of fish, he'd be happy to.
I've had a few
I
of his.
see.
They're very, very good.
So it shall be. Of
Alright.
course.
Well, I keep that in mind. I see him around and I point to him and call him the grumpy bartender that has a gossip circle.
The grumpy bartender that goes,
Yes. Yes, exactly like that.
You know, sometimes I even think he says words, but, you know, I think it's mostly just, it's a lot of
I will say, the circle is my favorite part of the whole place. I
Yes,
love the
right.
lounge. I think it's a good idea that we knock down the wall.
And that was such a good idea. It was
on the lounge,
way
but-
way too cramped with the wall there. It was great when there was like 3 of us at the bar, but now when there's more people, it just works so much better this way. Also, Dorian.
Yes.
This place.
Yes.
You want to know why I love this place so much? Look at the tables. Look at the tree. Look at it.
Yes, I know.
It's amazing.
Apologies?
Bless you.
It's amazing. I'm going to be coming here more often. I like it so much.
This is probably my favorite bar so far.
It's very
honestly.
good.
I'm hurt.
Okay, Barbados is never around, but that's not They
Oh
have
my
so many more
goodness.
people that are here. A bar
I
can't be
think- I
that
think
good
this
if it's
one-
ever open, alright?
I think you should tell Barbados that, Karina.
That Alexei
I think-
thinks that this bar is better than his?
Yes.
You know what? I might
Hey.
even write him right now.
This bar does have less circles than ours, but it does still have circles.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you fond of circles?
I
Have you
adore
been-
circles. Circles are my favorite shape.
Have you been to the
I
rat home?
see.
There's
I've,
so many circles at the rat home.
There's a lot of
I've been
circles.
there once.
I'm the one that put them there.
Oh!
Ah, so you're to blame
that
or to thank.
Is that why there's a whole gossip circle over there? Like the pillows?
Yes.
The circles.
Yes, that's mine. That's my circle room.
I see. Well, I must say, it's a very lovely room.
As you wish.
Thank you. It's a nice place to unwind, to have either deep and philosophical chats or more silly, friendly times. It really is all purpose.
Yes.
And circles are just great for connecting with people, you know?
Well, circles are wonderful because they're self-reinforcing. Every point of a circle is the same distance from the same point. That's what makes it a circle, you know? It's because they're all the same distance from the center. Also, circles are so structurally sound. Like, if you try to break a circle, there's no, like, good side to push on because it's all equally difficult. They're super strong. They're amazing. And besides, they spin. What shape do you go in when you do a little dance? A circle.
I see.
Fair.
Alright, noted.
Triangles are pretty good too.
Oh.
Unless they're mistaken for hearts.
For heart?
Hearts are nice, I do admit. They're cute.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I believe we were going to drink.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes, we were. Bottoms up.
Absolutely.
Well, that burns. Burns differently than when I was human. God,
Haven't had whiskey in a minute.
it's a little bit different. I guess it's a bit spicier, I'd say. I don't know. Did you ever drink when you were human, Dorian?
Far too much.
Far too much. Now,
Oh my.
That's my man.
Listen, there's a reason why I preach temperance and moderation. It's because I very much did not engage in those things whenever I was human.
well, it seems that death has had a way of improving things for you in that regard. I call it altered
Feelings one way or
perspective.
the other.
Cast your gaze.
Yes, quite.
I never really considered that. Now that we're dead, it's a lot easier to just drink. Never really had the time back then.
I always drink.
I get the
I like to
distinctive
indulge.
sense that Barbados is slowly but surely approaching our position.
Oh,
my
lovely.
goodness.
Behold,
You're going to have your grumpy.
Oh yes, you should tell Barbados
a
what you said about
very
the faded
grumpy-
rose.
Mhm.
Oh.
as you wish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Is
we
it-
can, like,
I don't know if words would be the right term because he just.
yeah,
You
I'll
just
need a few
look
more
at me.
drinks to deal with the backlash of that one.
Would it be rude of me to indulge in a psychoactive substance of a sort?
Absolutely not.
Just a pin. All right.
Do you need some or oh no? Okay, you brought drugs.
Oh.
Dorian, listen. Look, don't
Yeah.
tell. I know you got that from Umrai. Has That's ritual supply. Don't tell her.
No, I
know-
didn't. I
you
grew some in my
didn't.
room.
You grow some in your room.
Yes.
Still don't tell Amraya. She's going to get the wrong idea. You know how she is about her ritual mushroom.
Well, I won't tell Mariah that I took her ritual mushroom drugs because I didn't. I took my drugs that I grew in my room.
I feel like you should.
And
Really...
imbibe
I keep
responsibly.
telling you that you need to grow them outside, and you never listen. I swear.
Mushrooms, they look better in darker places,
I
and my
suppose.
rooftop garden is not dark.
I suppose. It's just... Alright, fine. Well, at least, we still don't have the old mushroom growing circle and the old stronghold after we gave it to Pasithea. Because that one was so nice. We had like 24 mushroom spores there.
Oh yes, you're joining us in the circle, I love it.
Oh, Kaylin, well, it's fun, isn't it?
I'm getting dizzy.
Oh, that's fine, I have a lot of practice.
Watching.
Around and around and around and around and around and around and around.
That's
Alright,
a really
I'm
good way
tired.
to feel alcohol a little bit stronger.
Yes, I
One way
should.
to...
I think we should take another one.
You think so? Well, I may.
Yes.
At most, one more. But beyond that, I will abstain.
Alright.
Alright,
Bottoms
alright,
up
one more.
then.
What are we drinking to? Oh, we're drinking.
We're drinking to being drunk.
Goodness, that burns. It's like oh, what is it? Whiskey cinnamon has a name. It's a very particular name.
God. Start with an F. I think it's on the tip of my tongue.
Firebomb? No, not firebomb. I don't know. I remember it. Got mentioned a long time ago.
I have no idea. I don't drink much anymore. The occasional wine is all. So, how is everyone this fine cycle?
Alexei, you earned yourself the opposite of a discount. From now on, you have to pay double.
Oh, whoa. What's going on? What's...
The
Have I
grumpy
been...
bartender with the gossip circle.
Have I been gossip circled? What's going on?
Hi!
Yes. From my little bird, I heard that you apparently find this establishment better than my bar.
Well, your establishment isn't open nearly as much. I can always go... I can come by here, and there's always someone running it, and we're running in circles again, and I'm getting more dizzy.
That's not a circle.
Oh, it's...
That's oblong.
It is indeed oblong.
It's an oval.
Yes.
See, if your bar was open all the time, then that's like...
Careful with your words.
then the drinks, you know, it would be... It would definitely go up the list, but the fact that, you know, you're sleeping half the time, or you're drunk, you know, it's like...
I'm never drunk, thank you very much.
Sorry, what was it? How do I call it?
He is never drunk.
I just
Sleeping.
drink a lot.
Hello, Barbados. Welcome.
Hello. Yes, from now on, Alexei pays double in my bar until he apologizes.
I guess I'll have to come back to this fine establishment more often.
Well, you do that. Enjoy. I'm going back to my keep. Goodbye.
Oh,
Oh.
damn.
Oh, Barbados. Have some
Yeah,
fun.
she-
Stay with Dorian and I.
I am going back to the keep. I am waiting for people to arrive.
All right.
So Dorian,
Alright, fair enough.
Alright.
Dorian, I'm gonna
Yes.
open the bar doors more often so some people may not cry as much.
Yes, please do. I miss them being open.
I miss having people around. We've been keeping the doors closed because we did
Yeah, well, you can blame
very
you can
We are
blame
kind of
the
at
people
war.
on the east.
Yes, blame Noctum for why our doors have been closed because
You know
it
what?
kind of is a bit of a conflict of interest to be at war while also allowing people free reign into our own home.
Yes,
I-
well,
Regardless.
I hadn't considered that. You know what?
we could maybe ask Noctum, pretty please nicely, don't attack us at our bar.
I
Do you
mean, if
think they would
they...
listen?
Yes,
Well, if
on
they...
that note, I am leaving.
Yes, goodbye.
Have a
Well,
pleasant cycle, all of you.
If they attempt to attack us in the
Yeah.
bar, what happens is they get locked in the bar, and they can't get through the doors, and they end up dead. So, you know, they can make their own choices in that regard. If it really comes
Or
down to
everyone
it.
sees that they're meanies.
We could what?
Everyone sees that they're meanies because they attack us in our own bar.
Yes, in our own bar where we're just trying to have a nice moment of peace, quiet, and relaxation.
That would probably turn a lot of the neutral parties, that's for sure.
Well, we already got attacked by Noctum, but immediately after completing a ritual to help the land.
Question:
Maybe not, then.
how is the ritual to help the land?
The
I,
ritual
Oh,
at
so-
Raja's tower.
Yes,
I kind of
the ritual
found
Moses
myself
Tower.
in the middle of that without actually knowing what it was for.
I can help explain it. The drugs have started to wear off.
Oh.
Quite the time.
So, essentially, the situation with the ritual at Rogers Tower is that, well, there are pockets of, I suppose you could say, old entropic magic that are no longer necessarily able to integrate well with the lands that remained there. It was ensnaring Marja, making it impossible for her to pull upon that tether that she naturally has to the lay and reconstitute. So because of that, we were trying to clear out that old entropic pocket, I suppose you could say. Get that energy out of there into Thanavi and, well, take it to our keep in order to unspool it and make sure that, well, it ceases being that old entropic magic that is not really compatible with the world as it is, and instead becomes something flush with the magical landscape.
Yes. Ultimately,
However,
See.
However, it was disrupted some,
yes.
and there were complications, but ultimately we still did manage to unspool most of the energy, although
It was
it was not good. It was bad.
Yes,
it was
there
bad.
were-
It was bad.
difficulties that transpired as a result of that. Regrettably, Jezebel Mancini saw what we were doing as an affront to something and said, what did she say? Did she say fuck this or to hell with it? Or I don't know. She said something. And then
I
Frost
just-
leapt in and both injured everyone at the Shadow Altar as well as damaged the components itself, leading to a very immediate ritual destabilization and backlash.
Yes.
Yes, I do remember hearing about it.
It
It's
was
been quite the talk for a few cycles.
Yes, it was an unfortunate circumstance where I suppose we hadn't necessarily advertised the fact that we were doing this to those we didn't trust, but it was rather loud and obvious, so it did draw people, and we decided, you know what, we'll let people in, we'll let people help, we'll show people that we're trying to assist the land, we'll make sure people understand the dangers, don't disrupt a ritual.
Yes.
Yet someone decided to disrupt the ritual, so
Yes.
Yes. That
I
is
suppose I was under the assumption that people would, well, hear the fact that this is a ritual that is dangerous if it's disrupted and either not participate if they are not interested in such, or, well,
Unfortunately,
not interfere.
if there are, how many people were there?
And
Imagine
there were so many people there. It was upwards of 20 people. I know it was more than 20.
I thought it was 4 per altar,
It was.
8 altars.
It was,
And
yes.
Thanavian Dorian.
34,
Yes.
34 participants.
34 people.
Here's the
Yes.
thing, and this is where we disagree to some degree with some of the asks that have been made for us to be more public about when and where we're doing our rituals. While we do very much understand the hesitance of people and their want for a heads up, giving everyone a heads up unfortunately also means giving Noctum a heads up. Noctum, who over the decades has been all too willing to interrupt our rituals at a moment's notice, to mobilize their forces to catch us in our more vulnerable moments. Regrettably, we have had to trade at times some of the safety precautions for speed, because otherwise we simply cannot get the
This
ritual
way.
done at all.
Right here.
Shit out of me.
Yeah, I'm good at
Yes, I
that.
imagine you simply look out for your safety.
Ah, welcome in.
Chair magic.
Hi, Pasithea.
Chair magic.
Chair magics do not matter to me.
So, but yes, basically the short version is that
It's yours.
and we were trying to help the land. There were more people that showed up than anticipated. We decided to try and rope people in because, well, more hands make lighter work. We thought everyone understood the danger, but someone decided to interrupt anyway, and it taught us a valuable lesson in terms of trust, I suppose, but it is what it is.
Yes, it was our genuine hope that with the newcomers we could. Well, yes. We will be more careful, and we will not make the same mistake again with that sort of
Do you
thing.
not believe we've met? I am Kaelin of House Delaney.
I mean, if they wish to conceal their identity, then
Well, I am the proprietor of this bar. I want to make sure that everybody in my establishment knows who I am.
I see.
I suppose the of House Delaney part is that. Huh.
This is Lady Veronica Delaney. She is my sire.
Ah, yes, I do recall that part being mentioned.
Piacere.
Ah, okay.
Serafina.
Yes, he's been.
I might have had a mild amount of psychoactive substances.
Yes, he's been indulging in his hallucinogenics. Oh, I'm so glad to see you here, my lady. It's
And I
wonderful
wasn't
to
paying
have you
attention
at
to
the
the
house.
sigil.
Hey, Pasithea, over here. It's
Yo.
Alexi.
Over here doesn't help me.
I am right in front of you.
Hi. You want drugs?
No, thanks. Not at the moment. I wanted to speak to you before I left here about something.
Oh, sure.
Oh, Pasithea, it's so good to see you here. I want to go back to the spa. Is that alright to say? I really want to go back to the spa. It was a really nice spa.
I
We
haven't been
open
yet.
soon, I promise.
I can be patient. I do assure you. But I really like it in there. I'm really impressed with how well you cleaned up the place after, well, you know.
Who are you following?
I thought I was following Alexi.
Alexi is back this
They are
way.
shit.
Right
Yes,
here.
you're going to follow. Barbados, I don't think pointing is going to work very well. She is blind, remember?
Yes, the
cheers.
chair
No,
right
no,
here.
no,
There
just
you go.
point louder, Barbados. It'll work eventually.
Yes. It's very lovely to see all of you, except for Alexei.
Alright.
I hear that you did the
notice-
cardinal sin of insulting his bar.
On the notice of what Noctum's been doing, and you probably had to keep the bar closed more often than not, I
Mhm.
will apologize for that.
Mm,
As long as it's open more often in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fingers crossed.
They seem to be leery of our keeps, so it's been a while since they've attacked us at one. We could hope for the best and open the doors, I suppose.
Yes.
It's just that we've been interrupted while drunk and slaughtered in our own, living room before, and
What?
we sort of like to avoid that.
They've actually done that.
Of course they have.
Yes, several times.
They've come into our
At
home.
least they attempted to.
Well, they've knocked down our doors. They've come into our home. That was before we strengthened things up as of late, but they have taken every opportunity to attack us in the past. There's no telling if and when they'll do it again. We're under no illusions of the lengths they'll go to kill us when presented with the opportunity.
The ceasefire has been broken, but we've yet to really have any. Well, except for when they slaughtered us at the arena, I suppose. But other than that, there hasn't really been a fight between our strongest members yet. Just skirmishes between foot soldiers and theirs. But I don't expect it to last much longer before full-out war breaks out again.
Yes, there's one of these days, there's going to be blood spilled in Dunley. That's how it's been before. That's how it's going to be again.
You say before. How long ago was before?
Oh, we've been at war for about 70 years, give or take.
You say 7 or 70?
70.
has it been
And
s-
of course, when we were fighting here, the magic was still so weak that nobody could reconstitute. A throat rip was a guaranteed permanent death. We've lost a lot of very, very good people.
70.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes,
That's yeah.
it is a
We've
con,
had a seat going for the last several years, but. Well.
but that's over now.
With the magic coming back, I think we all wanted to focus on literally building our keeps and replenishing supplies, and we've all been tired of each other dying, I think. It was nice while it lasted, but it is what it is. We all knew it wasn't going to stay peaceful for long.
Yes. It's... At this point, I think that the only way this ends is with us gone, or them gone. Until then, it will smolder and flare and smolder and flare again.
This isn't really pleasant bar talk, though.
Yes.
Yes. Have you
it
guys
is-
heard of that beautiful bar in Farbane? It's called Wolfheim.
Yes.
I hear it's very humbling.
I'm going to ask you don't poach our customers.
I was not there. I was just jesting.
Now, whatever
I'll-
do you mean poach? There's how many bars in the land now, Caitlin? There's us. There's the
9.
Midnight and the Con.
No.
Nine?
No, listen, technically we were above first, so you're poaching our established
Yes,
clientele.
actually,
Our,
you're
no,
so
we are in
very
Dunley.
right.
You are in Farbane.
Still within Vardren.
Yeah, I suppose. Speaking of bar talk, I believe I have new customers who have been served. Does anybody want anything to drink?
Yes, this is the rat bar.
No, it is
Rat
what?
bar.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
Wait, it's not. I
Formally.
specifically wanted to come to the rat bar.
It is the rat
For
bar.
Pasithea, it is the rat bar. For everybody else, it is not.
There were, I think, perhaps 8,000 rats here the last time I came in, as well as 12 nibbles.
That wasn't.
Oh,
usual.
goodness.
Oh boy.
I've
That wasn't
never
nearly
I
as
seen.
know
many as
that
what you
you
told
said
me.
nibbles, but I want you to know that I did hear nibbles.
Goodness.
Oh.
That's.
Anyway, does anybody want a drink that hasn't
The
had one or
rat.
who has had one?
You know what? I would think I'll do. Give me a Virgin Bloody Mary, please.
Oh.
Mhm.
I say we should all take a shot.
Shots?
That's what
Yes.
Sean's saying.
I've already had 2, but thank you. I think I'll keep it at that, so that I can keep my wits about me.
Well, I'll take mine.
The last time I really
Weird
drank
question.
heavily was, well, it was a bad night, and I think Barbados gave me 3 glasses of his moonshine. I slept very well.
Oh yes.
One Virgin Bloody Mary. Pasithea, can I get you anything?
Can you take drugs from me?
I absolutely can.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh
Why?
my! What
Oh.
the?
What's in the 9?
Of fucking cars.
I need to go put these
My
away.
goodness.
I have filled up all my storage. And I carry too many.
Goodness.
It's still not enough though.
What do you mean it's not enough? I
My
feel like
record
that's a
is
lot of enough.
700. I need
I
to do
think-
better than
Oh.
700.
We can add trippy shrooms to the menu, Lady Vera.
Oh goodness. I feel like for anyone not of your constitution, that would be a lethal amount.
Yeah, it's really hard to get high now.
Medically speaking, Pasithea, how are you alive?
That is an excellent question.
Oh?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
In what way? Just. I'm confused why we're confused about Pasithea being alive.
I think the 700 trippy shrooms is why.
Oh. Oh. I mean, that's probably why she's purple.
Yes, many hundreds of trippy shrimps. Well, I suppose it's such. If you were still human, I'd be more concerned. But as you are now, I suppose it is more of a matter of how your particular body handles it.
I mean, I was never human.
You know? Now that you mention it, that makes plenty of sense.
I do really like purple. Purple's my favorite color. You're right, Dorian.
It's my favorite color too.
It's a really good color.
I quite like green.
Green is also good.
Yes.
More a fan of red, but. See, I'm in the minority.
Well,
Sorry for
I
the
don't
wait.
dislike red.
Here is your Virgin Bloody Mary.
Ah, thank you.
I still can't enjoy one of those, even as a vampire.
From ancient alchemy.
Which? The shrooms or the blood?
The Bloody Mary, ironically.
Is it just that particular drink?
I just don't think tomatoes belong in alcohol.
You know, I do think that's fair. I don't really like the texture of tomatoes. I think they're too squishy.
Well,
I mean,
I
they're
enjoy
a
it
fruit,
enough.
so
Yeah, they were certainly a vegetable.
they're a fruit.
I would say
In what way?
And
They're not growing on a tree or a bush. They're growing on a plant in a garden.
They have
Yeah.
seeds.
Pumpkins. They
Children
have
hate
seeds
them.
within them. That's what makes them a fruit.
They sprout from flowers, I believe.
So, culinarily, they act like a vegetable, but they are technically a fruit. My sire's a druid. Trust me.
But if it is treated like a vegetable, isn't that what matters more than semantics? Spiritually, it is a vegetable.
Yes,
I
I do
do.
agree with that.
I do apologize, Evie, but it is a fruit.
No, it's got the heart of a vegetable, and we should let it be. When Dorian, you're crushing the tomatoes everywhere. You're crushing their dreams.
So does that make
I
tomato
know,
sauce
I
a
know.
smoothie?
No,
Wait
Pasithea!
a minute. I think you're onto
Does
something.
it? So, everyone you'll see, well, alright, well, I suppose it's a bad time to mention the phrase an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but apples are fruit. And, well, you know, tangerines and nectarines and oranges and, you know, whatever. And then you can get all of those and they grow down. Tomatoes, they grow up because they grow up from the little plants from the ground rather than coming from the branches of a tree. And that's all it has to be.
I don't know what your point is.
It's that they're a vegetable, Dorian. It's that they're a vegetable.
What about berries on bushes?
I think they're all candies. They're neither a
What?
vegetable or a fruit.
What? Barbados. What are you running off?
He's just saying that because he's running away from the consequences of this sort of.
He is running away
throwing a
from-
Molotov
I
through the
think
window
he's just
and then
running
running out the door.
around.
Apologies, my spirit is tending to a brief emergency.
Well, issues of the mind.
Do you need to
take
torpor, or are you just going to
priority.
meditate for a while?
Just going to sit here and meditate for a while.
All right.
It should be fine.
Okay.
I suggest that you you meditate on what you must, and return to yourself when you're able.
I'm going to meditate about how bullshit it is that the idea that tomatoes are fruit.
This is a perfect.
Faramir,
Tomatoes are vegetables.
I'm not wrong. Dorian, look me in the eye. I know that I have my blindfold on. Look me in the eye.
Okay, how would you guys define a salad?
A salad is a
Ground
salad.
leaves.
It's its own category, Pasithea. What do you mean?
They're ground
But
leaves.
We need to define a salad and whether a salad is for your enemy, your family, or your friends.
Well, I suppose at that point I might as well ask you, what is a window and what is a door?
No, that is all about intention.
Oh no.
Yes, they are both structures that are built into walls with the purpose of seeing or traveling out, but one of them is generally transparent or some degree of transparent, and one of them is a fucking door.
I mean, if it's made of glass, I technically count it as a window because you can throw a chair through it very easily.
what if you can open it though, like, and walk through?
Yes,
Is that still a window?
an openable
It's about
window.
intention!
An
If it's
openable
made
glass
of glass,
window.
you throw a chair through it. If it's not, you don't throw a chair through it. Therefore, it's a door.
I don't know about anybody
Still
else,
throw a
but
chair
this
through it.
conversation makes me want another drink.
Yes.
Last one.
Last one.
I suppose, me personally, I mean, you can have a window that doesn't have glass and it can just be like an open, an open archway. That could be a window.
So, what if I make a hole in a wall and it is above the ground and I put a door in it and then I open it? Is it a window or is it still a door because it is not attached to the ground?
I lied. I need another one.
Glass.
Is it intended to walk through if it's not on the ground?
I mean, you could take a bigger step. Then just
I'm
I think
going
if
to
you
take
have to
Kennedy's
jump out, it's a
side on this
window.
one. To lie. Yes.
I believe that intention here is critical.
But can you
I
throw a
have the
chair through it?
intention. Yes, if you open the door, even though it's not attached to the ground, you can throw a chair.
No.
If you have to
it's
jump
closed,
out
can
of a
you
door,
throw
I
a
think it's a
chair
window.
through it?
No, because
Well,
it's
if
still
it's
a
a
door.
glass door,
Okay, hold up.
Throw the
Where's
chair
the door? This right here is a door. That is a door, yes, because the thing that's inside the hole in the wall is the door.
I don't see shit, so it could be a window.
Yeah, well, you're being blindsided by this whole topic, it seems, but
So,
I-
since Pasithea
Oh,
can't
why?
tell whether or not they're a window or
Why?
a door, does that mean that all windows are technically doors for her? Because she doesn't know any better?
Yes.
That's why,
would
if I
have
can
to
throw a
agree.
chair through it, it's a window.
Well, if it's a wood door and you throw the chair hard enough, it'll go through.
That's my
I
point.
think it might be.
It's stuck. And therefore it's a door because the chair is stuck in the door. You can't get it stuck in a window.
I mean, if you
goes
throw
through.
it harder, it won't get stuck.
Okay, but what if the window is small?
Well, then just the leg of the chair goes through the window.
Just
What
you
about
don't
those?
think the chair would go through
What about
the
those?
door?
What about those fancy glass doors with like the archway of windows at the top of the door?
That's a giant walk-through window.
So a door.
No, it's a window.
A door.
I do not think we will be able to convince her on this one.
Yes.
Intention. It is about intention.
the tension of the door and window. But what if you have a door that has a window inside the door?
Oh,
Then it's
that's
a
door.
door with a window on it, Barbados. What do you mean?
Exactly. Well, do you open the window or do you open the door? If you open
No,
the
it's a
door
door
that's
with
in
an
the...
identity crisis.
No, they would have separate opening mechanisms. It would still be a window and a door separately and independently from one another.
So structures are fluid.
No!
Depends. It really depends.
It depends on how the building's feeling that day.
Well, I'm pretty sure blood runs through walls if it's a vampire castle, because the castle heart pours through the castle, so technically it's fluid.
So, if
Yeah.
while you're reconstituting, your essence goes through a wall, does that wall then become a door?
No, that's a window. With a door.
Geomagics, please.
I thought it became a road.
No!
Road.
New person.
Oh, welcome to Narius.
Oh.
They're trying to convince me that
Right.
tomatoes are a fruit and they're wrong.
It's a very intellectual
I'm
conversation.
sorry, we don't point about that one.
Can I get you anything to drink, dear?
Dorian, I know where you sleep. I'll put a slug under your pillow.
Speaking
And
of,
I
I
will
did
make
not...
friends with it.
Speaking of, I did not know that Dorian was sleeping in that tower, and I walked up and I was very confused because once again I was lost in our keep.
Barbados,
Oh,
he's had
goodness,
the same
did you
room for the
want-
last 50 years.
I am aware. I am aware. I just get lost.
Did you walk in on him sleeping, or what happened?
No, I was just sort of thinking about things, standing about, and he just walks up the stairs to my bedroom.
This is your fault for not having a door. A staircase is not a door, Dorian. Speaking of doors.
Speaking of doors,
My
Might have had a
bedroom is
window
2
there, so-
stories because I felt like it, and so he did have to go through the door to enter the bedroom proper, and then up the stairs to the 2nd floor of my bedroom.
I think we have about 80 doors in the keep, so I'm not quite sure which door you mean.
Well, I don't know which one you use to enter my bedroom. I have 2. There's one to the rooftop garden, and then there's the one to, well, where...
We have a rooftop garden.
We have
Yes,
2
we have a
rooftop
rooftop.
gardens. What are you talking about?
Well, technically we have 3, but one's less a garden or a memorial. But it can also be a garden memorial.
I think you guys are lying to me right now. I've never seen the garden on the roof.
There's
I-
3 of them.
Barbados, you walked through Karina's garden on the way to the infirmary like 2 cycles ago. What do you mean?
Oh, I thought that was just a place where you could hang out.
There's
I
flowers!
did-
There
It's
is-
a garden! It's good
there-
garden furniture because it's a garden!
There are
I did
many...
not see the flowers.
What? And Barbados, you were literally sitting there with one of our friends. You were sitting there between the flowers.
I
And
don't know what you're
vines,
talking about.
And like all of the things that make it a garden.
That was the balcony. That wasn't the garden.
You walked through it.
Listen, Barbados, it's a garden on a balcony, which makes it a rooftop garden.
No. You can't say this to me. I live there. I know what the keep looks like, even though it changes every day.
You just said you walked into my room on accident because you didn't realize it was my room.
Yeah, why is your room there? I thought that was your observation tower.
No. That's my room.
I am very confused.
This way.
How did that bat get so fat? How?
He got hungry.
Feed this.
That's
Exactly did he
not
eat?
just hungry.
I mean this in the most polite way possible. Can it still fly?
Okay,
It's just a
so here's
bat.
the thing. Yes, he can. Vess has been training him. He's actually lost a little bit of weight.
Oh, has he?
Nice.
Oh.
Well, he can actually fly now. Do you know how hard it is to stop a bat from eating when you cannot see where it is?
That's very valid.
Imagine so.
He's just a pudgy little guy.
You should just put it on a leash and keep it to the rail.
Leash?
Well, then you've got plenty of science and you
could-
won't be
you
stuck off
could
into the pantry or whatever.
You
Can't
could.
put a flying mammal on a leash.
Sure you can. You just have it so it's out of the way of its wing flappage, so it can still fly while on the leash.
Is this bat supposedly? But I mean, I guess
You could
like,
walk
guide-
the bat. You could take
could-
it for a
No,
walk.
like 300 years ago, it was high fashion in Montmarie to have a very beautiful, very colored parrot with you on a leash.
Really?
It was a
Put him
whole
on a
thing.
leash.
Yes. And they'd like a fancy ribbon one, and then you'd like have it with you at parties, and so you'd go to these parties with all these nobles, and they'd have all these fucking parrots flying around, getting their leashes tangled together and shitting on everyone. It was a whole thing.
Apologies about that. I have returned.
Quite alright here. I don't know, when I went to visit Montmarie, it was all I remember is it was around the time where everyone was getting so very up in arms about something Lumira was doing, and they said that if they tried to increase the tax an extra 1%, they were going to burn the city to the ground.
I mean, I think that's a very reasonable explanation. Who wants to be taxed? Boo, taxes. Boo.
I hate taxes. I think the Transcendum makes their employees pay taxes ridiculous. Do they even know they don't owe taxes? They could just not pay them.
I'm fairly certain the Noctum people have to pay taxes as well.
You think they
I think they do.
have to pay their dues, I guess.
Imagine making soldiers pay taxes to die.
It was a whole thing a couple hundred years ago, and they hung people, which is really weird because they were vampires. They don't
Oh,
breathe.
what? Why? They would just hang there.
I think they beheaded them afterwards. I don't know. I was a rat at the time, but it was really weird.
Wouldn't they just reconstitute or something?
No, but I don't think it
They
would kill
did.
them.
They
'cause
all
couldn't-
came back.
Wait, what?
Suffocation isn't like a plausible kind of death for a normal kindred because we don't need to breathe.
I'm too young for this.
Yes, I was a rat. I didn't
Me
want to
too.
get hit, so I was a rat.
Ah, so temporarily in that form.
I just feel like attempting to kill a kindred by means of hanging, it's missing the point. It's really
It's like trying to
missing-
suffocate a rock with a pillow.
It was
What?
really dramatic. They were like, "Oh, crimes against Noctum," and then they
This
hung them,
is-
and then Noctum fucked off for the rest of eternity. It was
This
really
is
weird.
just no. This is just making a show of things for literally no point.
A show of force, show of power. that
It's
sort of
nothing
thing.
but theater.
It's,
That's all it is.
Do you know what is with the horses that were once imprisoned on the road and no longer
The
are?
evil horses? The evil demon horses have escaped from the evil demon horse penitentiary?
They were evil?
There were demon horses here?
What?
Do you mean the ones in
Oh,
front of the Iron Man?
I thought they died. Oh dear.
No, those horses don't die. They're immortal and very evil. If they've escaped, you should lock your doors at night.
How do you know they're evil?
Because they're evil. You can see it in their little beady eyes. You haven't stared true evil in the face until you've stared down the muzzle of a horse.
Chair magics.
It's my husband.
Oh,
That's your
welcome,
husband.
Lucian.
Well, how did you know that, Pastor? I thought you were blind. Can you smell his cologne or something?
I still have sigil magic.
Sigil magics exist?
I don't know.
I had a feeling deep in my heart.
It's probably the cologne.
I see now where
Probably
Damien
could be
gets
the
his humor.
smell. Oh my goodness. Also,
That's
Lady Vera,
why.
I'm afraid there was a rat in your bar. It was where Kaylin is now. Might want to check up on that. There might be some more in the basement.
There are not.
You know, the last time I was here, Lady Thanabe, what Pasithea did is there was a rat that was burrowing about the place and causing all sorts of trouble. And her response to it was to give the rat a gun. Apparently with a specially made rat trigger guard, and
Yeah.
rat trigger, and rat barrel, and rat bullets.
Just
Big
just
rat.
like Radican.
Big rat.
And were there more trippy shrooms at this
Sure,
rat
magics.
gun party?
I can see everyone.
Hello.
I
can't.
don't know
Yeah.
if there were. I don't
Running out
think
of
there were
room.
any trippy.
I'm
shrooms
gone
so
for
far.
an entire turn, and I return, and we're still talking about Raticus.
We were not
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about Radicus again.
To be fair, we were
I
having a
promise.
very heated debate about why everyone in this room is wrong about the difference between doors and windows, except for me, of course. I'm correct.
Can I get you
I was agreeing with you, Vivi.
Yes, you are, my lady.
I wasn't agreeing with you on the tomatoes thing, though.
You as well, yes. Scholar for you, Pasithea? Last time I asked, you just gave me drugs. Okay. Right away.
What exactly is the difference between a door and a window?
Intention.
A wind
Intention.
through. A door you
Intention.
not, it'll get stuck.
Well, unless you start thinking about glass doors and. Well,
Glass door
Pasithea
is just a window.
You can
Door
have
has-
windows that reach from the floor to the ceiling, just like a door does.
A glass door is not a
like
window.
a
A window
wall.
is a window, and a door is a door.
Pasithea?
Pasithea is very stubborn to this point. He will not convince her.
Pasathea's
about-
description of doors and
what
windows is
about,
if you can
um,
throw a chair through it.
What about glass walls?
Well, that's just a really, really big window.
Mm.
I had 200 years to figure this out, okay?
I
There is
So-
only so much you can do in a well.
By that point of reference, anything you can throw a chair through is a window?
Well, as long as it goes ksh.
You can throw a chair through a door, if the door is open.
What
what
door's
if
made
you
of
throw a chair
glass?
to a person and they make that sound?
Well, clearly that person is a window.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing.
It's science.
Let us relax.
How? How? Was it a glass chair? No, does that make it a window?
Well, we're all sitting, so I'd almost think to ponder the question of what is a chair?
A chair is what you sit on and use to throw through windows.
Or smack people
What if I
with
sat on
occasionally.
Kaylin? Would Kaylin be a chair?
I think
Can
so.
you throw her through a window?
Yes,
Certainly.
you can.
Then yes, she's a chair.
Hmm.
Sorry, I just realized I hadn't been in the circle for long enough.
Ah,
So by that logic, then, is everything a chair?
I mean, if you're brave enough.
How high are all of you?
I don't do drugs. I'm
mostly
a rottling.
just-
I
They
just
don't-
walked in.
They don't work
I
for
haven't
me.
had
It's just like eating something that's just kind of vaguely spongy.
I don't
I-
take drugs.
Drugs work for me, therapy, but I only had one and it was like a turn ago. I'm fine by this point. I just like circles. I'm just
Oh, I know you
strange
like circles.
naturally.
You're just so very in love with the circles, Dorian. It's why I like this bar. It's because, like our bar, it also has circles. It has the circle here, and the circle inside the circle, and half the tables are circles. It's amazing.
I just think that circles are objectively
More
the
than
best shape, followed closely by the triangle. I love
Yes,
symmetry.
yes, see,
Everything makes me happy.
exactly.
Squares are
Two
boring, squares are lame,
circular
everyone
cha-
hates a rectangle,
tables.
and Romuluses are stupid.
Yes, we do have a few more circular tables upstairs.
Amazing.
Wonderful.
Well,
that's
because
good
here's
to
the thing:
hear.
is that circles are self-reinforcing. Every part of a circle is the same distance from the same part of a circle, and circles are very structurally sound. And triangles are just great. And every ritual loves triangles, and every ritual loves circles, and rituals hate squares.
I suppose that's why mages' towers are often built circular.
Yes, because that's what conducts magic, and people are like, oh, it's the wheel, you're doing evil circle things. Like, every magical ritual isn't in a bloody circle shape.
They're all circles. They're all circles or triangles or regular shapes of some kind or another. It's a regular triangle or a pentagon
Can you imagine?
or a
Can you
hexagon.
imagine casting
or
a
an
spell, a powerful spell that's in a square? Like, oh yes, everyone, we are doing a very important ritual. Let us all stand in 4 straight lines parallel to one another. No, you look stupid.
Well, if you put 2 squares and you mix them, you flip them slightly around, you actually have a good conduit for magic.
Hell.
But then again, that's sort
Straight to
of
hell, Barbados.
There are some forms of magic that are slightly more square in nature. It isn't necessarily standing on the corners usually. Usually it is in the corners there are other things. Me?
Give me circles or give me death, Dorian.
Oh, listen, I agree with you on the circles thing. I just acknowledge and appreciate the breadth of different magical traditions in this world.
Squares are stupid.
Okay, but what about a pentagram?
A pentagram is it's just a circle with extra parts in the middle. What do you mean?
I thought it was triangles!
No.
Which
it
again
has
are the second
triangles.
best ritual casting
Triangle-
shape. It's
triangles
just
are the
triangles
second
and
best.
circles together.
Yes.
Because of their plane.
Or a
Please,
triangle,
what?
a triangle inside a circle. You know the symbols on the banners? Triangles. You know our favorite shape at the Rot Home?
You
Circles.
have
It's that
triangles on
simple.
banners?
Have you not looked at them?
It-
She's
I'm sorry,
blind.
have I not looked at them?
Karina, how dare you? You're a doctor, you can't say that.
I felt when you guys moved in, and I did not know you had triangles on your banners.
We have triangles on our
Circles.
banners.
Listen, in our
weird.
defense, we didn't know that you were blind, and so we thought that you were ignoring our gift baskets on purpose, and I think that
I
was
thought you
personally
were
reasonable
ignoring
of us, and for us to respect your unstated boundary and never knock on your door.
Every evening I put out a basket of goodies, and they were gone. I thought you just hated me.
But the Draculans stole them because they saw them on your doorstep.
To be fair, you are a Rotling, so I think that they just assumed that it was like war supply, not fruit and blood.
It was like cupcakes and, well, not very good
That's
cupcakes.
so sad. I'm so sad that I've missed out on cupcakes for like a century.
Okay, and we've also
Not
need to
that I
have the
could eat them,
spa.
but, you know.
We need to have a spa day. You need to get this. You need to get the spa up to speed. What do we have to pay you to get the spa up and running faster?
what you need.
It's nearly there. It's nearly there. We're just finishing off, and I had to get Carl out of the petting zoo.
You need what?
You get who?
Okay, so we have a petting zoo, and my husband may have accidentally put a man there.
A man?
There was a guy in the petting zoo.
That's not good. That's not good. That's not good.
Who wants to
That's
pet a
very
human?
bad. That's very bad.
It was really confusing. The petting zoo, and then all of a sudden I heard, "And who's that guy?" It was really confusing.
Why are you pointing at
You
me?
should get that man out of there if he's not ready.
It's fine. He has a home now. We looked after him. Like, Carl's
you.
fine.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good.
But we had to get him out of there before the spa opened, or it's gonna look really weird.
I do agree. I do agree that is an important call to make, and I'm glad you made it.
Yeah, because there's Callan and Calnelius and Odir.
Wasn't there also Boudica?
No, Boudica died.
Oh. Well, that's a shame.
Okay. We had the Shepherds of Fish in the well, as well as Boudica and Calpurnicus, but they all died because they're animals, and I'm not a vampire, so I can't make them vampiric animals.
Oh, well, I was going to say, could you not try to... well, you have Lucian. Lucian could try to make them vampiric animals.
He wasn't there.
From that snowball barrage that you just gave me.
Wait, isn't he like your husband? Who was with you there?
Who was with you?
So, there's this human named Teo, who's kind
So
of...
you decided to keep a mortal that was going to die of old age with you, with your
No,
animals
he's
that were going
still
to die?
alive.
Chair
What?
magics.
He's still alive.
How is he still alive if he's human? They don't live that long. Humans don't live that long.
Well, he does.
I really don't think that's how that works.
Well, it is, because he's still human. I just kind of put him in the well for a little bit, and he did some science thingy, and he's still alive.
Goodness.
Very descriptive.
Well, it's hard to describe something you can't see.
Okay, you're gonna... Okay, fine. Can I, like, write him a letter or something? Is he still there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
His name is Teo. He's in the well.
He's just in the well.
Not the literal well, like the well building.
Okay, so that's where he lives. Okay, well, I'll leave a letter at your door because that
Asathea, I mean this with the utmost respect for your station as a keeper and for your mind as a rotling who endured 200 years of solitude. Are you quite certain that he didn't die and that his spirit remains in the well with you and that is what you are talking to?
That's the thing. He's still alive because I got May to come over and I tricked her into crying over a horse's grave, making her think it was him, but it wasn't.
Oh wait, the human that was the old man. I saw him too. It is a person.
I think it is time for me to take my leave. My brain is slowly getting confused. I hope you all have a pleasant cycle.
Take care.
Bye, Barbados.
Oh,
Go
but
get
Barbie,
back
I love
home.
you. Don't leave us yet.
Yes, Barbados. We will miss you so
Barb?
very much.
I'm never long gone. If you need me, you can. Don't be sad.
Barbie.
No, you're not allowed to call him that.
I won't call him that. I've never heard it before, so it was an interesting thing to hear. I apologize.
Yes, he's very particular about that name. He doesn't like it.
I call him Barbar. That's the best he's getting.
Barbar!
Barbar. You know, that one's pretty good. I gotta give it to you.
That is
Barbar. Barbar in his barbar.
Yes.
Lucian.
Barbar
Oh,
in
that
his
might
bar.
stick.
Barbar
we
in his
knew-
bar is where he can do bar with Barbar.
Barbar left his barbar and went to this barbar.
Bye, Barbar.
Barbar is returning to the barbar from whence he came. He's leaving this bar to go to the other bar, to the bar. Bar.
Bar.
Someday we should have Barbados visit every bar and write bar on every bar, and so he's got the ultimate bars in his bar.
Navi, one more barb.
Bye, the bar.
We are
I love you,
currently in the process-
Barbados.
We love
Talk
you,
well.
Barbados. Best well.
I am
Bye.
slowly losing my mind. Goodbye.
And I
Bye.
love
Thanks for you.
And this is like his third time walking out the
Alright.
door. How about, I'll give you another dust color if he walks back in.
We are currently actually in the process of arranging a bar crawl
Are
with
you?
some of the other bars that are in
Ooh.
Vardoran, so
Bar.
I need a Barbados.
If you're really excited, you can call me VVV and just keep adding V's for forever.
That's what I tend to do.
Lady Thana VVVV.
VVV. I know how excited Dorian is in a letter based off of how many V's I get.
Oh. How many is the...
I once saw 12.
Really?
Wow.
My goodness.
I think that's the maximum. Usually it's 2 to 6, but sometimes Dorian gets very excited and breaks double digits and it's a 10.
Sometimes, but that's usually when we have it when he comes up with a new ritual that he really, 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 really wants to do.
Now I have to remind myself when I find myself writing letters to you to add more V's.
Or
And,
that.
but you must only do it directly in scale of how excited you are. So if your
Yes.
friends and family are dying terribly, please don't start the letter with VVVVV because then I'll be excited and then you'll continue the letter VVVVV. My entire family is, and then I'll be sad
Oh,
and I'll feel
God.
like I was baited into something that was awful. You've got to set the expectation for the letter with the vivivis, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Quite important, that.
And just a single V.
No, you don't understand. Dorian just likes to call me Vivi, and so sometimes I start a letter with Phoebe and like a little squig, and then I'm like, oh, this is going to be something fun, this is going to be something great, and then he'll be like, our food source is all dead. All of the humans in the prison have died. We are going to starve to death, and I'm like, Dorian, no!
Listen, I'm not just calling you
Knocked and
Vivi,
broken.
so it's a force of
Knocked and
habit.
broken and took our Draculan prisoner, so we can't have Draculan blood anymore. That happened like 30 years ago.
Listen, usually what I'll do is I will do the squiggle no matter what the circumstances. If
Which
I'm
is
very,
terrible.
very sad.
The squiggle conveys that it's like a good thing, Dorian. That it's a good thing. That like I should be excited.
Listen, you don't even understand. Dorian did this to me once. Oh, what was it, 40 years ago? Elise got assassinated, and he still started the fucking letter with Vivi.
It's like,
That's
yes,
what I call
and then I remember I remember you showing that letter and it said Vivi. Last
That's
cycle,
just what I call you.
last
Vivi, I
cycle.
have terrible noise. Elise was poisoned.
Yes, last cycle at the crossroads, I found her. She was collapsed. Then I had to rush her to the. I had to rush her to the infirmary, and we. It was too late.
I don't know what you want from me.
We were
I just think
saying
it's funny that you just start your letters like oh, it's just another day. I'm going to talk about my roses, and no, we're talking about terrible things this cycle. With everyone else, they only hit me with the cute nicknames when they are all going to hit me with something cute. And luckily for me, Dorian does keep the third, fourth, and so on V's in the chamber for when he is excited, so that the Vivi is the only danger with him.
Well, I
When
just.
Karina's having a terrible time, she full titles me or like full names me. Dorian here still, the Vivi. Oh, something terrible.
Well, usually I just write my letters to you as Lady Thanavi. Whatever it is. Very rarely do I do something else.
Do you need to make yourself a chair, Kaylin?
Nope. I'm good.
Kaylin is engaging in the art of circle running.
Yes. Look at her go. Look at her go.
They say that if you run in a circle 10,000 times without breaking the cycle, you will find enlightenment.
Oh my.
I think she made it about 5 turns. well, Kaylin, if you keep managing to turn the circle, I'm sure you'll find something one day.
Maybe. Probably not the best idea while drunk.
I mean, it is the best idea while drunk because look, circles are great because you know what shape you go in when you do a little spin? A circle. You know what shape when you run around the tree? It's a circle. It's all circles. All the way down. You know what?
What if I ran in a square?
Hello, Kismet.
Why would you...
circle
If
why
you
would
run
you
in a
choose-
square, you go straight to
Chair magic.
Oh, I've stolen Karina's chair.
Then I'm stealing your chair.
Kismet, hello.
Hello,
Should I
Kismet.
apologize
Oh,
to
Kismet.
Miss Valeria?
I apologized for what?
Accidental throat rip.
Oh.
Is it an egg?
That's
I
right,
can
have a
help you write a
conflict with you
letter.
lot as well.
But it is a good idea too.
Yes, I do think you should. I'm pretty sure everyone already, or a lot of people already knew.
I don't think they did because they asked what they would be apologizing for.
Accidents
Yeah, now everyone
happen.
knows.
You just need to apologize.
I can help you write the letter right now if you want.
Oh no, you ripped Lady Valeria's throat. Is she alright? Is the Dawn of the Mancini family alright?
She was fine when I talked to her earlier.
Okay, well I'm glad that there was no accidental final death on account of accidental throat ripping. Very good.
Are you alright, Passathea?
I just remembered I'm mad at you.
At me?
At all of you!
Why?
Oh.
What?
Because of
Why?
Lily! She had her throat ripped by one of your minions!
I'm sorry.
Who?
What?
Oh, Philomnia.
Oh, fallen.
Linnea!
Yeah, I watched that happen.
Oh.
Someone with seeing eyes saw it!
What of
There was an undead minion at the spider cave.
I apologize. Unfortunately, if she was attacking one of our soldiers and they defended themselves, that's not really something that we're going to apologize for.
I still don't know
If-
exactly why they were attacking the minion, but
If they were in
Seems
our
like a
cave
fall.
attacking our people are going to defend themselves.
It sounded like they were attacking a spider.
Yes, the spider that Heveki and others of the Cult of the Damned are trying to tame.
The spider
Oh.
was one of ours. Yes, that spider.
that explains the whipping.
Whipping!
It's
I'm
like
sorry,
having a
what?
tiger, you know, you whip them to train them.
Oh.
I don't think that's
Allow me to get more comfortable.
What, you've never trained a spider before?
You've never
Have you
trained
trained a
a
tiger
you've
before?
never trained a 12-foot tall massive spider in a cave in the cursed forest.
You really have to show them who's boss. A little bit of
No,
physical
but
might,
I've-
unfortunately. It's not like a dog. You can't just train it with words and treats. It's a spider. You've got to punch it a little.
I mean, small spiders often you can actually train.
Shadow magics. Hello, Coruscant.
Yes, but we're not talking about 12 small spiders. We're talking about 12-foot
Coruscant.
tall spiders. I do
Hello,
apologize. If
Coruscant.
someone you care about was hurt, Pasithea. Of course, that's awful. But also, if you're in a
Yes,
cave
I know.
trying to kill someone and trying to kill their spider, they're probably going to kill you.
Yes,
That's just how war is.
she's
Ooh,
one
it
of
was
our
your spider.
She's one of our cluster mates. I remember feeling her pain earlier. I didn't know why. I was with spirits at the time.
I know that you're
Yes,
blind,
I recall
Pasithea,
as
but
well.
our flags are posted quite clearly around the places that we consider to be our territory. And if you're fighting someone who uses the unholy magics in that place, it's safe to assume that they are of the cult.
Do you need to go rest, Caitlin? Are you alright? Had a bit too much to
Sure.
drink. You dizzied yourself.
They are a cluster bait. Perhaps we should give some sort of gift basket and say, please don't attack Cult of the Damned members again. I mean, even if it was Cult of the Damned business, it's...
Maybe we could
I-
call it even if you forgive me for punching an altar.
Which altar did you punch?
I don't know. I felt fire and I thought this will be fun and I punched it and someone told me it was an altar.
Martini?
Oh dear.
Oh, did it break?
No, I don't punch very hard.
Oh, alright, well, yeah, we'll just call it even.
Very well.
I actually heard from Isra earlier that all of the fighting that Angora did is showing massive growth potential. So it's alright if people want to go stab at her a little bit. It's good practice.
Well, it's good
Then has
for
to care
her
more for the
to-
silkworm.
So we have permission to punch the spider.
Oh, yes.
You may.
I would maybe
It's,
write Isra or Heveki first.
Yes, let them know you're going to do it, and they'll say, go ahead. She needs the walk, so to speak.
I would say right around the Cult of the Damned to make sure that you're, well, being courteous about it all. And with that courtesy, I'm sure courtesy will be returned.
Yes, that way you don't run around the corner into an undead minion who's not expecting you to be there, and then they're like, knocked him fiend, and then they try to stab you in the face.
Especially
I
given
mean, one
that
of them already
Noctum-
stabbed me in the face.
Especially given that Noctum recently did exactly that. So you're going to have to make a point of showing that you're not one of them.
One of them
Why?
did stab me in the face. It was really awkward.
Why in Axiom's name is Barbados so injured?
Oh.
I will be right back.
I will assert my
They're okay.
Whoa.
power wrought from ancient alchemy.
Ah, I got him.
Well fought. And the bloody sun. I'm quite
Hello,
alright.
Yasad.
Hello, Yasad.
Have a long time no see.
Yes, I've been quite busy in Torbor. I was quite tired after the ritual to save Dorian, but I'm around again, mostly.
I'm very glad you are, my lady.
I have a stack of mail I need to go through still, but that can wait till next time.
You know what? That probably is for the best. Well, we were enjoying a lovely amount of time with the Faded Rose, until I felt that you were very hurt, and I needed to make sure it wasn't an assassination attempt, or perhaps a run-in with the Belmont.
Yeah, completely.
Or a beheading attempt. Apparently that's in fashion right now.
Yeah, has it ever not been? It's Noctum. They're
Given
usually-
the fact that I saw a crown upon Ysault's head, I'm going to assume it was just a duel. I will ride back to the tavern and let everyone know that everything's alright.
Yes.
Very well.
Alright.
Karina, hopefully you received the medical supplies. I can't really provide the bottle of
oops.
blood, but...
Oh, Yasad, watch out.
Oh.
Sorry,
Well,
I
that's
sneezed, and a
ominous.
bit of entropic magic, sort of.
Yes, I need to, well, hone my own. Oh.
Alright, have fun, you do.
Bye.
And you.
Take care. Well,
Well, that was amusing.
yes, it was a frightful but amusing ultimate. I know he can take care of himself, but you can't be too careful these days.
Yes, well, it's good to be sure.
I'm back.
Just wanted
Nothing
to.
serious.
Yes. Just a bit of sparring that we weren't expecting in an odd place and caught us a bit off guard, but.
In the middle of the road!
Yes, and Barbados was having a spar with someone in the middle of Dunley, and was quite injured as such. Well, forgive me for thinking it might have been a sudden Noctum assassination attempt. As we were talking about earlier, they're willing to go to pretty much whatever lengths to get a leg up on us.
Casmets, come with me briefly.
Howdy.
Well, I am glad that it was not the worst case scenario and it was simply a friendly duel.
Not much.
Just a Kesmet asking for entropic human blood.
But might I be so bold as to ask a question of either Thanavi or Karina?
You may.
Oh, it is pronounced Thanavi, but yeah.
Thanavi. My apologies. I'm not unfamiliar with war, though I will admit I'm young by any standards, but especially those who I share present company with, for the most part.
Yeah. For the most part.
You say that that Noctum would go to any lengths to get the upper hand. My understanding is your war with them is also something of the survival of your people. Would you not do the same? Go to any lengths to ensure that you are getting the upper hand as well?
Of course. We've assassinated their leaders, they've assassinated ours. That's just the way that things go.
They have, in no uncertain terms, broken through a window into our dining area, using whatever means they can get their hands on, to kill us in our own home several times. It's not common, but it happens.
I see. I suppose I perhaps just misunderstood the tone of your statement. It seemed as though you were implying that your faction would not do such things.
No, absolutely not. We do what we have to do. We are not children, and we understand that war is war. It is brutal and bloody and violent and awful. And I wish that it was over, but it is not. And as long as it is not, we will do what we have to do. We are not saints in this. There are no saints in this.
No. None of us have any illusion that we are... Oh. Honorable warriors? They're not honorable warriors. We're not honorable warriors. Not every fight is going to be a duel beneath moonrise of equal footing, equal match strength. No. There's going to be sneak attacks. There's going to be assassinations, ambushes, anything and everything to get the upper hand.
Particularly over the last century when no one could reconstitute, we didn't have the benefit of large-scale sieges. That was just asking for everyone involved except for maybe 1 or 2 people to end up dead. It was more guerrilla warfare. Small skirmishes on the roads, backing off before people could fall. It's a long war, and it's sort of turned into a war of attrition and survivability, rather, as opposed to just large-scale battles.
And you asked me earlier, Alexei, or wherever he went. He had wanted to spar me earlier, and he made mention of how difficult it was to make injuries stick on me during our bouts. I make a point of not being so easy to take down. If I wasn't this able to defend myself, I'd be dead.
Understandable. And do know that I do not ask my question out of anything other than genuine curiosity.
No, I understand. It makes it... I would hate for you to think that we are infallible or completely morally righteous. It's not how we intend to come off. We understand that this is brutal, and that there will be pain on both sides. There are probably good people on both sides.
Yes.
It is unfortunate that more frequently in war it is the most innocent who suffer most.
Yes. Eloise, our last index of decay, was very kind. When Noctum came to us saying that they wanted to do a ceasefire, Eloise wanted to trust them. And at that meeting she was poisoned, and she died as a result from that poisoning. And so we struck back, and we killed Simon, their leader at the time.
Was this, you mentioned an inability to reconstitute for some century. Is that what led to the ceasefire in the first place? Neither side wanting to sustain...
There was the Battle of the
loss?
Cracked Keep. The Cracked Keep was a Noctum keep that was sort of between Dunley and Mortium. And that's where they invited us to have those supposed peace talks. They killed Eloise, and we struck back and we killed Simon. And, we sort of were both chickens with our head cut off. Their leader was dead. The High General, whatever, our index of the Cults of Decay. The Cult of the Damned, their index of Shadow, had been killed just 5 years before. His name was Myrus. So, following the death of 3 leaders in rapid succession, the ceasefire was sort of born out of this necessity. There wasn't anyone to call the shots on either side. So, the Battle of the Cracked Keep led to, I think, 10 Rotlings met final death, 10 members of the Cult of the Damned, around 20 people in Noctum. It was a bloodbath on both sides. Entire sigils gone, swallowed, and just bent to ash.
Horrible.
I lost a lot of friends that day. A lot of friends that I could not save. A lot of people who I had to watch their final moments, watching not as they turned to ash, but as life faded from them that I knew would not return.
It was hard. We're glad that reconstitution is an option for us now.
It
was simply
It has been admittedly a bit difficult to adjust to see someone fall and become ash and know that there's a chance that they'll return. That used to not be a thing.
It's worse when they don't turn to ash. When you watch a vampire fall, when you watch them go still and they don't wake up.
There's nothing worse than watching someone rot in their own skin like that. It's utterly unnatural. You're meant to go to ash. It's disturbing in a way that I cannot even explain when they don't. Elise, watching her be poisoned and wither and die it was traumatic for all of us, as you can imagine. She was a dear friend. Sorry, we've brought down the energy in the room yet again with the talks of war, and I apologize.
I'm the one who asked the question. Trying to make sense of a land that is very strange and foreign to me.
Yes.
And
Hasn't it stolen my seat, so I guess I'm
what
joining
it
you in
is
the
that we
circle.
seemed to have stumbled
It is-
ourselves into.
It is unfortunately them or us, but you have our assurance that as long as you do not actively side with Noctum, you do not attack us, we will not attack you. We have no interest in anyone that isn't Noctum, and from what I understand, they don't have interest in anyone that isn't us. They have their hands quite full with us, in fact. So if you wish to just stay neutral parties in this war, you absolutely can. We are not going to force anyone to join our side if they don't want to. But if you want to fight with us, you can. War is awful, and I wouldn't force anyone into it who doesn't understand or want to die for this cause.
I came here fighting my own, and did not anticipate getting dragged into another.
If you don't want to, you don't have to. Neutrality is an option. There's more neutral kindred in the land now than I think there are of us in either group.
So, was it simple expansionism on the side of Noctum that caused all of this in the first place?
It's hard to remember. Part of it is because the war did truly begin just between the Cult of the Damned. The war... the first skirmishes were 140 years ago, 150. So we weren't actually in Vardaran at that time. We've only been here for about 90 years. So, Cult of Decay, and we weren't really involved in the ignition. The Cult of the Damned and the members of Noctum have been having skirmish fights for forever. I mean, that's just sort of, they fight Transcendum. They're just part of the makeup and fault of this land. The groups have always fucking hated each other. But with the magic gone from Vardaran, food got more scarce. Humans that had good magical blood were fewer and far between. So it was a bit of fighting over resources.
We didn't have... The only pure-blooded prisoner we had actually was a Draculan that we captured in one of our sieges before the recent ceasefire. That was the only prisoner that I could really say with my chest was of pure quality that we had in our bar up until recently. That's why we were so willing to pay for them, pay so much.
It's nice to have variety. We're eating Noctum blood for like 100 years. It's nice to taste something else every once in a while.
And with that, I must take my leave. I'm being called by my friend.
Of course, please.
Do take care.
Seraphina.
Yeah.
Thank you for stopping
You
by.
as well. Of course. Ciao.
Well, I apologize if I dug up any difficult memories, but thank you for humoring me.
Of course, we are happy to share. I don't want you all to think that we're going to drag you into this war or kill you as collateral damage if we can at all help it. This is a war for our survival, yes, but that's between us and Noctum.
As I said earlier, it is an unfortunate side effect of war that many of the most innocent get caught in the crossfire.
Well, if I had to suggest, if you don't want to be part of it, stay out of Eastern Dunley. The blood will soak the ground there one of these days. It has done it before. The crossroads, well, near one of our keeps and near Mortium's bar, and actually quite near the spa, and the Colosseum itself are stained with the blood of battles long gone. And likely they will be stained with blood again before too long. That strip of land is, well, I won't call it cursed, but it has seen a lot of death.
No, that title is reserved for the forest to the north. Sorry,
I'm a
bad
bit
joke.
worried about the illusion of Leviathan encroaching. Just a bit.
The
It's
what?
been very quiet for a very long time. There's an altar to the illusion Leviathan that apparently is close enough to be heard.
Yes, it's the very far north of the cursed forest. I think it's east of Balaton, or the ruins of it, part of the ruins of it.
Someone rather
Yes.
foolishly left a offering there and then went mad with crazy vision. Don't mess with the altar if you're not prepared to see a nightmare.
I don't even
Taylor.
pretend to understand such things.
Leviathans are singular. There is one of them for every school of magic. They sort of hunker down in places that are saturated with their natural magic. For illusion, that's Balaton and its ever-present fall. The Unholy Leviathan, for example, follows around the the Lich King, excuse me, that massive necrotic storm that that just kind of goes around the Deadlands. It's more weather than anything else, but the Unholy Leviathan follows it around. They are large daemons, and there's only one of each. They are creatures that are sort of beyond us, so I generally recommend extreme caution when interacting with them, especially if you don't know what you're doing.
Yes, be very, very careful.
There's a reason why there's guidance in faith.
Leviathans don't have names. Not in the way that you're thinking. They are just the Illusion Leviathan, the Shadow Leviathan. We consider them to be the Hands of Axiom, our god, but they are not... I don't know the best way to describe this, I apologize.
Well, they're daemons inherent to magic. They are beings so vast it's difficult to comprehend. You are a drop in the... Your magic, even if it's fullest strength, is a drop in the bucket compared to them.
It is... They have a will of their own. They have... a personality to them. But they aren't necessarily people like you or I just because of the difference in scale and experiences. They are their own being. They are the Hands of Axiom. They are Leviathans.
I would think of it more like a semi-sentient giant weather phenomenon. You're very unlikely to catch the ire of one directly unless you really fuck up. They maybe affect you if you're in their area, or if you stand in the eye of their storm.
What do they want? I suppose such things is probably unknowable.
Yes. Leviathans do... I have heard them use words before, but they don't talk, really, the same way that you or I do. It's very hard to explain.
It is a sense of intention that you can get if you have interacted with them for long enough. You get to know a Leviathan, and you get to understand them well. You can sort of get a sense of what they are guiding you to do, where they are guiding you, what pleases them, what displeases them, and thus what their will is, thus what Axiom's will is.
Quite so. It's rarely ever so clear. I suppose the general rule is if you want to contact the Leviathan of a particular school of magic, you'll need an altar of that school of magic, and you'll need offerings of that school of magic. And you'll have to do it with intention.
And you'll have to be nearby. Leviathans, while very powerful, are not gods. They are limited, they're not omnipresent. If you were to try and worship the Holy Leviathan while all the way up here in Vardarin, it's not going to hear you. It's too far away.
You'd have to go down to Lumira for that. Wherever it is.
We worship them. They are our patron, I suppose would be the best word. We serve as their will. They sort of are a higher power that we follow and wish to make happy.
The Cult of the Damned has long served the Shadow Leviathan, which is the Leviathan of choice in Vardarin, so to speak, given their territorial nature. The Shadow Leviathan's here, the Illusion Leviathan is to the north, the Holy Leviathan is to the south, the Blood Leviathan is somewhere, I don't know. The Frost one's in Belgrath, I think?
I think so. I think the storm was noticed in Veltraxis, wasn't it?
Maybe.
The Deadlands are home to the Necrotic.
Was it Veltraxis or Naxaka?
I don't know. Over there, the other side of the ocean.
Yes, I've never been, actually.
It's beautiful. I've been everywhere. But it's, it was better before the war, I think.
Most places are.
But I think a lot of people think that the Leviathans might be literally at our heads dispensing orders, and that's very much not the case. They're so big that they don't... We're ants to them. A dragon does not get worked up about our little people problems.
No, they don't.
We worship them, we offer them things, and sometimes they give us a small bit of power in exchange. But we aren't at their beck and call. They don't, tell us to go there, here or there. Our indexes, the leaders of our faith, are our leaders, in really the truest in all sense.
The Leviathans don't. They don't care that we're fighting Noctum. They want their offering.
I love my cult, I love my family, my cluster, and the faith of Axiom simply makes sense to me. Why does anyone worship anything?
I mean, you need only look to Luminance. They look to the light as their guide. They always have.
The faith of Axiom is very personal to me. And it's something that I've held close to me. I feel in one way or another since the era, renewed. It is not something that I have words for at the time, but I felt it in my soul. And, you feel something like that, and you find something that makes sense. And, here we are.
It was other cults of Axiom that were our only allies in the time since the end of the last era. Rotlings face persecution everywhere simply by merit of what we are. Rotlings were the ones that caused a lot of trouble in the last era, or at least our progenitors, I suppose, the first generation of us. But cults of Axiom would offer us asylum, gear, assistance, blood.
They recognize that, we are part of the magical fabric, not some aberration.
Such rich flavor.
I'm having a drink.
Delicious.
The amount of times I've said this cycle alone that there is no type of magic that is innately bad or evil. It's simply how it is used.
Well, there were people who used to argue that entropic magic was an evil force in the world. Some of them still here.
They still argue.
They still argue, yes. They still actively think that what we are and the entropic magic that touches us as Rotlings is somehow innately evil and harmful to the world. It's not.
I don't think so. It's just part of magic.
Exactly.
Hello.
Oh, chair magics, everyone.
It is a tragic reality that there are many who look at us and only see enemies. It's something we have to overcome everywhere we go. And, I suppose we got so entrenched here that perhaps, it was forgotten for a time. Because either they knew us and they knew we weren't enemies, or they didn't know us and they were Noctum. So... Hard to say. But in any case... Entropic magic is now a part of the tapestry. It is meant to be there, it is as integral as any other school. It always was, but the way it manifested in the past is different than how it manifests now. Now it manifests in a way that is much more gentle and intentional, I would say. Axiom wills us to be as we are. Exactly. Right. I was thinking, actually. I was thinking about that. Sorry, I will need to. Yes. I'm aware. Karina, I think this is something I should speak with you about, actually, the most. I just haven't had a spare moment. We've been so...
What? You want to talk to the doctor about bodily harm and incarceration? What?
It is my specialty and what I've been working on for as long as you've known me, Dorian.
Well, yes, that's why I wish to speak with you on it. I think both of us working together could figure something out.
I would be happy to speak more on the subject. I always do have an interest in medical research of various varieties. I've been looking into magical cores
Yes.
lately.
Also-
Red Death, Myricore, any of that sort of thing.
Also, this is something that could, uniquely, we might be able to pull upon Amraiha's specialty as well, but I believe she's been busy with her studies recently.
Reminds me, speaking of medical stuff, I have the stuff you asked for, Dr. Karina.
Oh, for the Blood Merlot amulet? The other medical supplies. Alright. I don't have the amulet on my person presently.
Oh, I've got
one.
one.
We'll have to... Well, do you also have 100 Scourgestone in your pockets? I don't, but who knows what you keep in your bag.
Oh, yes, I do have 100 Scourgestone. Just happen to be in my pockets, just a moment.
Yes, I do as well. I don't leave home without my trusty Scourgestone.
Alright, well, I'll take this off your hands. Thank you. Oh, and your Scourgestone. May it serve you well, Denarius.
Oh, this is not
I get to
bad.
keep-
I don't know why I sat over it.
I get to keep my pocket Scourgestone.
I'm so happy for you, Dory. You should grind it up and eat it.
I do not think it would taste very good.
Cast your gaze.
Oh my god, is Badicus drunk?
Is he?
See what happened to Badicus?
I fed him shrooms.
Oh no!
He can handle more shrooms than you can.
Shut up! Of course he can. He's so round.
You're
He's
right.
it's
I do
down.
need to ask. Denarius, who did you end up getting the blood from? Yourself or somebody else?
That's mine.
Alright, thank you.
I would advise against drinking it, though.
No, I have
Tastes
no,
like shit.
I have no interest in drinking it. I do keep any excess entropic human blood in the infirmary for medical purposes. It's helpful in transfusions because giving someone blood is a delicate process, and if it's not exactly the same, there's a risk. So if you ever do get hurt, now I have a little bit of extra to make sure you're okay.
Well, if it works.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
Yes, you were quite preoccupied with us the other night.
Oh, right, the fish. Well, all of my fishing rods are at home.
I unfortunately don't like fishing, so I don't have any extra fishing poles on.
I can go and get them, I suppose. Dorian, you don't have any of the extra fishing rods, do you? You know, the special ones that I keep.
Those special ones.
Well, yes.
The fancy fishing rods. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I do. I don't think I remember to bring any with me. I have a regular fishing pole.
No, that's not what we're offering.
I have a pole on me, but it's
I
mine.
know. I sincerely apologize.
Well, I really shouldn't summon Revlin in the middle of the bar. I'll be a moment.
In the name of Luminance, you must be purged!
can't remember how many people run around here.
There's a rat.
Only Lucy, but not this time.
Radicus?
No, it's Lady Val.
No.
I sure hope not.
I miss Radicus.
Now, just
Oh my goodness, you almost ran me over.
I was careful. I saw a rat.
Oh, I got excited.
Oh, there's a frog now too.
Oh,
I
we're
never
doing
want to
frog.
hear the two of you complaining about me standing in the sun ever again.
Were you hot? My wife.
Howdy.
Oh my
How are
goodness.
you all again?
There's a part of me that wishes that shapeshifting were easier for me, but it's never been. It's always been difficult.
I don't
Can
think I really
shapeshift?
You're too
Little
rigid.
taste in my mouth after. I don't know why.
I
think
really
so.
hate feeling all of my bones break and then fix themselves very quickly.
What is it? Okay, how do you shapeshift? Do you just think it, or?
Kind
You
of.
sort of imagine it, and then you put magic into it. I don't know. It's sort of instinctual, I think, for most of it.
Oh, I'm sure most of you, yeah.
You just kind of shake it out.
Well, it's not too bad. I don't have any idea what that is.
Are you human? Or...
Oh yeah, I'm a human.
Oh, well, you can't do that then, dear. You've only got one set of bones.
Yeah, I
That
know.
is why we must soak in all the sunlight to rub it in their faces.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Enjoy it while you can.
What? I never feel.
Oh?
Of course.
Yeah, I just got
You're
back.
mortal. You might
from the
die
forest.
someday.
Yes, and then there's no more sun once you die.
That wasn't a threat. That was just a fact. You'll die. You're mortal. You'll die or you'll be
Yeah.
turned. Then you
That's
won't be
kind of-
alive anymore.
That's kind of how.
I hope to
that's
find a way
sort
to
of how the
advert that.
That's sort of your
short
whole
lifespan.
thing, isn't it? Unless you're that one old weird man. No offense,
that
Passadea,
lives,
but you're
that
weird
lives
old
in the
human.
well. Yes.
There's a man who lives in a well.
Yes, and apparently.
I'm
He's
ready.
apparently,
Mm-hmm.
he's apparently 200 years old.
Is he being tortured?
And still
No,
here.
he
lives
No.
there.
Also, I learned that like 3 cycles ago, and I don't think I told anyone. Apparently, his rot is human, even though he's been a keeper for the last 200 years.
Yeah, he's
What?
he's
What?
Yeah.
I did see him in the sun earlier.
So it shall be.
I saw him walking slowly through the sun.
Yes, he
anyone
is
want to
still
go to
a
the spa?
human.
Yes.
I would love to go to the spa now.
Okay, spa time. Where's the door?
Oh, so now you can open the spa because we're all
this side,
here.
wait, just on a chair.
Speaking of old people, does anybody happen to know an individual by the name of Peter?
No,
Say Peter.
Peter.
I don't know any Peter.
Peter with the bell?
I'm
that
not
keeps
sure.
Watch out.
Fucking rude.
Question, for you folks.
Yes.
I was in my tower studying, but I heard there was some concerns in the forest. The cursed one.
There's a lot of them.
Yes.
I will assert my.
Is it a place that is one should not go, or
Be very mindful.
Dangerous to mortals.
It's very dangerous in general. You're going to love the spa, my lady. It's
I
so
hope so. I'm
wonderful.
very excited.
There's a whole. There are 3 tub rooms, and one of them, the tubs are circles.
I love circles.
I know. I love them too.
Oh, that's quite the pile of.
Right? It's right through this door.
This place is very, very pretty.
I know.
Square tubs, but
Ones with the circles.
Oh, this is nice. This is lovely.
Isn't it? It's so nice. Dorian and I came here. Well, I found Dorian here because he had recently reconstituted, well, it was sometime after that, and he really needed to take a load off, I suppose, and he wanted to relax, and I found him out here because I felt him in the sigil magic, so I came to check on him. And so we hung out here with Pasithea for
No, it's a secret.
a good turn or so. It was lovely.
Hezzy, come join us in the tub.
Oh, you're in the tub. Oh, hold on. I need to get naked. Which tub are you in?
We're in this one, yep.
Ooh. Oh shit, I left Badicus at the bar.
Did you
Poor
not
thing's
pick
probably
him
on the
up?
floor.
No, he'll find his way home, it's fine.
Oh, wait, it's probably the room with circles.
Hello.
Yes.
Yep.
Come on, Dorian.
I'm having a terrible time finding the edge of this tub.
I do need to contact some spirits to help fix up the tubs. They don't
There we go.
know.
That's much better.
I did leave that one's broken.
I'll get it
Oh,
fixed.
wait. Moment.
We could break the tub and then repair the tub.
Be careful, Dora.
Yes, would you like a hand with that, or do you have it?
No, I'm fine.
Alright.
I'm
Are
focused.
you able to break the tub over here and then we can
If you
sneak
break the
another
tub, all
person?
the water's gonna fall out.
No, the
I
spiritual
can't. I believe
spot
I'm resting and enjoying myself, and you want me to get out of the tub? I just got here.
No, you don't
stay
have to
in
get
there.
out of the
I have my
tub.
leg on.
Alright,
hold
give me
on.
a moment, pass it.
Oh my
Okay, you
goodness.
Pass
do
it.
it. You do
Let me.
I'm without my leg, and you would ask me to leave the tub.
No, stay in the tub. Just stay.
No! Break the tub!
I feel like something terrible is about to happen to my backside. Oh
Okay,
my god.
now you can sit.
Oh,
Now you
God.
can sit.
Here we go. Sit in the tub.
I'll do this
Oh,
one.
sorry.
Ow! Ow!
What have you done, Passy?
Mmm.
You're such fun.
Tingly.
Instant.
I was out of the tub, otherwise that would be worse.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, everyone tell me when you're sitting in the tub.
Yes, we've got 2 spots left. The one next to me is for my wife. Nah, shoot, shoot.
Castle
I
magic.
suppose that wasn't an open offer for someone to be your wife then.
Would you care for that last spot, Denarius?
Okay, Passy.
Hey,
Prepare them.
everyone in?
Yes.
Wait.
I-
Yep.
Denarius, would you like that last spot?
No, it's for my wife.
Never mind. No, that one next to my sire. That's okay, I'll sit over here.
I don't think I'm supposed to be facing this way.
I don't think you're either.
I don't think so.
You have quite the powerful ankle stick.
Here we go.
I stole your spot.
And that's how we used to
Ah.
bathe the horses.
Mm-hmm. My love, can you give me sigil?
It has been too long since I've sat in a good bath.
Oh, we only have the best baths here. We have the Yeehor room, the Elegance room, and the Science room.
A moment.
Oh, they're themed.
Yes, it made more sense than genders.
Oh, right, in Vanimo's words, that makes a lot more sense than gender. It's the way he said it that was so funny.
Venom tree.
Gender.
Hey, Passy, do you want to take your old spot back so we can snuggle up?
Okay.
Yay. Mm. Got your thigh right on me. Mm.
See, this is why I'm travel-sized.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, did you just call yourself travel-sized?
She did.
I'm travel-sized for your convenience.
Isn't anyone who travels technically travel size?
Well, I suppose if you really think
Not
about
usually.
it. I suppose
Yeah,
a
but I can
question.
fit in a suitcase.
If you have enough squares, can you make a circle?
All these
No!
squares to make
I don't think technically you can. I believe there will always be even the most minute of angles.
Yes, thank you! Finally, someone with sense.
Allow me to get more comfortable.
Though I don't fancy myself a scientist, so take whatever I say with a grain of salt.
Well, I don't fancy myself a scientist either, and I believe you're correct.
Peaceful? Quiet?
Why a spa in the first place? What drove you to be so innovative and brilliant and wonderful and amazing?
Because
It was
Valdoran's a
like-
shitty place.
It was half my job once upon a time. It was such a fun girls' night, and then the earthquake hit.
Ugh, yeah. I think I remember passing out drunk. The moment I arrived.
You had one sip.
Shit, you're right. No. I think I remember running in, grabbing a bottle, and too overwhelmed with the talking. So I just chugged the bottle and I passed the fuck out immediately.
That's right, we were playing Truth or Dare.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What a fun night.
A good nap.
It was almost as good as the first girls' night, where all the guys having guy night decided to walk down the roads shirtless, and half of them
wasn't
died.
Oh dear.
Died?
Well, it was daytime, and there were a bunch of vampires, so they kept falling down.
You know what we need for the spot?
Drugs.
We already have that, but I was thinking maybe we can get our hands on those illegal shirts. Exactly. The no shirt shirt.
What is an illegal shirt?
It's a no-shirt shirt.
It's tits out kind of shirt.
Oh.
Ah, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I will say bathing in my, well, undergarments is not quite the same experience.
I don't know, it could at least be freeing.
It's bathing clothes. You bathe in them.
It's bathing
I
clothes.
feel very soggy.
I don't like bathing with clothes.
I don't like being weirdly exposed to people I don't know.
Same, actually.
Is that why you're bathing with all your clothes on?
I'm bathing with my bathing clothes on.
And my lady, we're going to have to try those out after this. You know that. I don't think she cares.
I believe she fell asleep.
Oh, she's so relaxed, see?
You know, I can put together a little baggie of oils if you want to take them home with you.
Well, yeah, figure your own personal bath. They're so relaxed.
There's a person in the doorway.
There's a
Hello,
person in the door with a hood who I want to say
Multiple.
is Dreamer, but I don't know. Dreamer's the only person I know who
Hello,
does that.
I do believe that's Streamer. I recognize their voice.
Hello there. We're having spa time.
We're not officially open, but we're kind of open, so go for it.
I wouldn't say you're interrupting at all. It's a very informal gathering.
Hello, Bagel.
Well, you have found the social interaction.
Well, you
Welcome.
found the spa. Welcome to the spa. My name is Dr. Karina. How can I help you? We have 2 tubs, not 3 tubs, not 4 tubs in this room. 2 tubs. Take it or leave it.
Oh. So now you're applying for a job here at the spa, then?
What do you mean applying? I got hired a long time ago.
Oh.
I hired people?
Oh, that's news to me.
No, I'm trying to welcome you into the spa because it's the spa and I'm welcoming you. It's about customer service.
It was my understanding that Karina was working for the Fated Rose.
Oh, I work for wherever I want to work. You know this.
Karina, you have so many jobs.
I know.
You're already so busy.
I know.
You need to focus more on self-care.
Oh, please. I just do it when I want to.
Alright, if you're sure. You need to take care of yourself.
I do take care of myself. What do you think I'm doing right now, Dorian?
Working, apparently.
No. It's for the fun of it, Dorian. Didn't you ever do something just for the fun of it?
I think that's every day of my life, honestly. Why do you think there are flower petals in my letters?
I think when you write letters, you make the conscious effort to think, how can I be as ostentatious as possible in this present moment in time? And then you do whatever your heart tells you. It is.
And listen, don't we all need a little bit of levity in this world?
We do. Oh, come on, Senna. I'll let Senna get in the water. I get the oddest sense that there's a moose somewhere within this structure.
There is.
That's so very weird.
It's an angry moose, and his name is Callan.
Sounds like you should be wary of it.
Very wary.
Callan, like the gentleman who has the memorial over at the academy.
Exactly.
Named in honor of him, then, I take it.
In a way, yes.
I heard he liked to eat humans. Is that just a rumor?
That's a no.
vampire. He ate a lot of things.
Goodness.
He was very hungry.
Was he? What even was he then? Was he a daemon or a vampire or what?
I'm told that he was a daemon.
Daemon?
Can't remember. I think he was a daemon.
What type? Do you know?
It was either blood or ice.
How odd.
My, they're snoring quite loudly. They must be very
Yes,
relaxed.
I feel like I could fall asleep right here. I've been enjoying myself for a long time, but regardless, I keep my daggers with me even here. Have to be careful.
People have been
Mirror.
on edge. As much as we expected, things to flare up again, we also didn't expect it, so... The beginning of tensions is always a tough time, yes. Eventually you get a bit used to it, but, Not to bring down the mood too much, don't want to focus on it. Not exactly spa talk.
I know. This is just getting to that point of the, that point in the cycle for me.
Can't be having cold tits now.
Well, yes, that's why you make sure the water is warm. So that you can be warm.
I'm happy to get out for a moment. My skin is getting a little pruned.
Oh goodness, it's been so long since I had to worry about that.
I'm glad that we worked out a way for this place to be a spa. It's nice.
Yes, I'm very glad that we were able to move our fortress right across the way. You can still see the crossroads from here, which is really the strategic advantage of it all. But we don't... Well, we get this. This was worth it, Dorian.
Well-
Dorian, this was so worth it.
Well, if the worry is not taking this place as territory, then, well, they can't because it's neutral ground and it's a spa. It's lovely, it's wonderful, it's perfect.
Correct, it is neutral ground, so if you see Nocturne, go fight them in the Colosseum.
Yes, no, of course.
Or place a bet upstairs.
Yeah, place a bet.
Wouldn't dare violate neutral ground.
Place a bet outside of the grounds and then come back.
Knock them... Oh, I don't know.
Well, we do have the sparring.
They might violate neutral grounds. Frankly, I can't trust that they won't, but I know that we won't.
Well, my thought on the matter is that if Noctum violates neutral grounds, they would be incredibly foolish to do so, given the fact that there are far more kindred here that wish to remain neutral than there are anywhere else. And, well, that would be a quick way to get a target on their back from just about everyone,
They
so...
would be signing away their, well, their respect in that regard.
Yes, so I think you should have nothing to worry about, Pasiphae, so...
I mean, I was just planning on playing I'm the keeper card to them.
I mean, that also works.
Gotta get something out of going blind, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is Kaylin still here?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I left Badicus at the bar. Is it your bar?
Yes.
Cool. Just so you know, there's a bat there.
Lovely. I will.
It's okay,
take care of
my
him.
my familiar is also a bat.
So is mine. Mine's a fruit bat.
Mine is a fruit bat with a bit of necrobotany involved.
Interesting.
Necrobotany. That's
Were
fascinating.
you not there to see earlier?
I may have missed it. Sometimes my attention can get rather scattered, and almost things happening in plain sight. It's quite tragic.
Yes, I'm a druid and fae, so innately vampiric, so trading magics get rather weird when combined with any sort of vampiric nature.
I see. Fascinating.
Well, I appear to be getting screamed at by spirits, so I gotta go.
I've actually been
Torporval,
working on
Pasiphae.
making connection. Oh, apologies.
Oh, sweet.
Enjoy your rest, Pasiphae. Thank you so much for allowing us into the spot. It has been lovely. I'm sure Thanby would thank you were she awake. So I will thank her. I will thank you twice for her. So thank you again.
That's fine. Thank me when this place is actually open, and everyone should come to that. Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Yes, I've actually been working on making connections to the land here since we came here.
I see. It's rather... I wouldn't say I have too much experience of... I really enjoy gardening, but more of a hobby. I don't have too much experience weaving magic into such things. It's... For me, gardening is a hobby, but also sort of a expression of faith and a meditative thing for me, a grounding activity. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts and feelings on the matter.
Well, the land is something to be respected. You take care of it, it will take care of you, and great magics can come from it. I actually, lost a great deal of my nature to what was done to me, and it has taken time to reclaim that, but now that I've managed to, it's... well... it's simple. It feels like a natural part of me.
Well, I'm glad you're reconnecting to it then. It's always lovely to find parts of yourself that you've lost touch with over time.
I wish it were as simple as losing touch with, but it was taken from me.
Well, I figured as much, but I suppose I have a bit of a nasty habit of using kinder language than is necessary because, well, it's... Especially when you're in a spa, I don't really want to dwell on the horridness of how things can be, but you're right, I apologize.
Oh, it's quite alright. You don't need to apologize. Just... being able to reclaim that is something I'm quite proud of.
As you should be. It's... I can't imagine it was easy, at least. I don't know really much of what goes into it, but...
It took a lot of work, a lot of time. I spent an amount of time that I cannot begin to describe making connections to the land in Lumira.
Did you have a nice nap?
Well relaxed, we hope.
Well, I congratulate you on the progress you've made. Even if I don't necessarily know what all it entails. Progress is always progress, and that's always something to be celebrated.
Yes, it's... honestly, it is a lot of tending to gardens, plants, animals. I've even made progress in my, relationship with the Cursed Forest, which honestly surprises me a little.
Oh. I see. Well, congratulations there as well.
I wonder if Angora's back.
Do we want to advise anyone interested in Angora to write to Hideki?
Well, thank you for enjoying the spa. You get some good rest.
Be safe on the way home, Vivi.
Of course, please. Rest well, my lady. I'll return to the Rot Home soon enough. Would you like an escort?
Right, cool.
Or do you feel confident in getting home safe? Alright.
Alright, well.
Rest well.
Well, you mentioned something about Angora. Naps, was it? Yes? I think you were the one I heard.
Yeah, I recall seeing a big wall blocking the way.
Yeah, so the Cult of the Damned had a project they were working on that Nocturne sort of ruined, but they are pivoting. So if you wish to seek combat with Onmora, I would say just contact Haveki and make sure your intentions are known so that, well, you don't accidentally run into any Cult of the Damned people on the way there who get surprised by your presence and, you know, something happens, I suppose. We don't necessarily want any conflict with anyone, but that is territory of the Cult of the Damned, so I would say just make sure to contact them first. And
Night, Denarius.
Good night. Contact them first, and they should be able to give you permission. They have been residing there for some time, longer than we've been in Bardoran, that's for sure. They have a number of projects there. I don't fully understand them all myself. I admit, I tend to allow Cult of the Damned business to be Cult of the Damned business. My focus is on that of decay. But they tend to be amenable if you contact them.
That land used to belong to the Oaksong Accord.
What is the Oaksong Accord?
Yes, I'm also curious to that.
Well, it was a faction of individuals who fought for the independence of Ardoran.
I see.
Specifically to keep the lands and the traditions as they were, without, yes, Dreamer would know more than I do. I was only part of it for a very brief time. If I recall, there's a building there now in the woods that used to belong to them.
All I know is that Cult of the Damned, for as long as I've known them, has had operations up there. I do know that Mortian and Nocturne tend to be enemies of the natural, as it were.
Oh.
Well, I feel like Mortian itself is a prime example of that. If you've never gotten a chance to see it, it's not like the lands out here. I shudder at the thought of them trying to make other places in Valdoran like Mortian. Of course, I have no proof that's what they'd be up to, but I shudder at the thought nonetheless.
Yeah. I just don't like how right now a delicate ecosystem is in disarray because of this war.
Could you elaborate?
Well, displacement and creatures being taken over by undead entities and other creatures from Mortium, all invading this one place. Rare and scarce. I understand why it's so pivotal. At the same time, doing so will disrupt its... how do I put this? Output of those resources? Good night. I'll babysit.
Of course. Yes, Noctum's expansion has been well proven over time. Regrettably, some days I think that the only thing standing between Noctum and the rest of Vardaran is us. Without
And they already go most of the mountains.
Yes, they've already managed to. They've already taken the mountains, save for the tower. They're pushing into Dunley and Farbane. They've been trying to get a foothold for the better part of a century. We've been keeping them at bay, but... well, if we fall, then the rest of Vardaran...
Don't get doom and gloom, Karina.
Yes, I know. We'll be fine, Dorian. I know we'll be fine. I just wonder as to what happens if things go poorly, you know? Well, if they do go that poorly, I suppose we'll both probably be too dead to think about it. What?
Stop the war talk.
All right, all right.
Enough with propaganda. We're here to relax.
Exactly.
What do you mean propaganda?
Good night, Babel.
Good night, Babel.
Honestly,
No, you're just speaking your feelings, but...
No, you're right. This has been truly lovely. Well, perhaps, Dreamer, you can regale me as to the tale of the Oaksong Court another cycle when I'm more rested and less dealing with the consequence of 2 shots. I think I take that.
Alright, I'm going to get out of this tub and put my leg back on.
Would you like a hand?
No, I can do it myself.
Alright.
I always felt it touched my prosthetics.
Karina was in there the whole time.
Yes, I was.
Chair magics, I didn't realize.
Well, I suppose everyone's leaving.
Yes, I want to go make sure that we don't have another invasion of rats.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea.
Probably for the best.
I would be there in a heartbeat.
Dreamer, would you care to join us?
I think it's late enough in my stars that I really ought to get some rest, but this has been truly lovely. Thank you all.
Yes, go get rest, all of you who are late. I know it is late in the stars of many.
I think
It was wonderful having a chance to sympathize with so many.
really was. I needed it, Dory needed it, Barbados definitely needed it, and Lady Bonamy needed it. So I'll be back around the Faded Rose before too long, I'm sure. I do quite like it there.
You are always welcome.
System of this land. It's important.
Shall we, Dory?
We shall. I just want to say good.
We've got another casino to throw all of our
Yes.
coffers at.
Goodbye, everyone.
Rest well,
Thank you.
Longneck.
Lovely, lovely time. Remember that circles are the best shape.
They are.
I thought
and
octagons were your
windows.
favorite.
And windows are doors, but doors are
Never.
windows.
Never octagons, always circles.
Circle.